It's February, and welcome to Deliver More Marketplace Crushes Edition, brought to you by the sensational, the exceptional team here at Intech Services, where we always strive to deliver more to you, the people that we serve. Speaking of the incredible team that I get to work with here at Intech Services, I'm joined by two sensational members of that team today, and actually making her first debut, her first appearance on Deliver More, coolest customer service rep going today. Marissa, welcome.
Hi, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've been prepping for your first appearance. You've been telling everybody, hey, watch Deliver More.
Yeah, I had my hair and makeup earlier.
I saw those people. There were a ton of them.
Whole team.
Wow.
Yeah. Glammed up.
Yeah,
I had to do some glam.
Looking great. And look, I got to tell you, the guy sitting to my left, he is no stranger to Deliver More. We're talking about a seasoned rep here. We're talking about the sales rep extraordinaire and the returning champ, the people's champ, I like to call him, from our March Madness edition of Deliver More. Patrick, welcome on back to Deliver More, my friend.
Doing well, Nick. I tell you what, my back hurts a little bit. I've been leaning a little bit to the right. This championship ring's been kind of weighing me down the last year or so.
Yeah, look, it's been weighing you down, but you get around with it, right? You don't just keep that thing to yourself. You walk around all day. You show it. I got my picture taken with it the other week.
Yes, sir.
He is the people's champ. We're excited to have you here, and we're going to tease that a little bit later. This year's edition, the 2023 edition of our March Madness, our annual special. Speaking of 2023, Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, you into it at all, Marissa?
I like Chinese food.
You like Chinese food?
Yeah.
Well, in this culture, we're looking at the Chinese New Year, and I just looked at it. It's the year of the rabbit.
How about that?
The year of the rabbit, which they associate with longevity, peace, and prosperity. And the hope is that 2023 is a year of hope.
Yeah,
So
I hope.
we can only hope so.
A new hope.
I like that. New hope. Well, it's the year of the rabbit, so I thought we would just hop on to it and tell people what we have going on today. It's the season of love. We can hear Barry White in the background. We have an edition of Deliver More that is all based on marketplace crushes. All right, and what people tend to fall in love with, things that we offer. But I didn't want to start with the marketplace itself, Marissa. I know you're ready to go. You're ready to hop to that, as they say. But look, I wanted to start in a more general sense, Patrick. Seasoned vet of Deliver More, seasoned vet here at Intech. Why do people, in your opinion, in your experience, why do people tend to fall in love with Intech Services?
Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of great reasons as to why Intech is the most eligible bachelor/bachelorette in the industrial coatings market, Nick.
That's the one you want to pair up with, Intech.
It does, exactly right. And I tell you what, it starts right from the first date.
Ooh.
Right from the first date,
impressions.
Marissa. They're so key, so crucial, right?
Yeah. So what's that first experience like for most people?
You're dialing the phone 302-366-8530, right? Giving them a call, and guess what? You're not getting an automated voice response. You're not getting a press 4 for a customer service. You're getting a voice. You're getting a real person, whether that be Marissa. Yeah, she's one. She's one. The customer service team.
Yeah.
Marissa, Karen, April, or Elena. And they're going to get you pointed in the right direction and or answer whatever question you may have right off the jump. So we're relationships-based. We're relationship-oriented. We want to build a bond with our customers. It starts right from then forward. And there's a lot of different things that we can answer for you here, right? Whether it be as simple as placing an order with the customer service team, whether it be needing technical support for troubleshooting or other kind of issues, they can pass you back to me. Chris Lord, Steve Bucci, etc. Whether that be product selection help, right? Or if you need help closing a deal, you got a big deal, you want to make sure that you secure that business, we can help you on that aspect as well. Like I said, we're relationship oriented. We're here to make you feel safe, make you feel wanted and desired. That's what we do here. And then obviously there's other avenues. We got the unique industry knowledge, and we present that in a multitude of different ways. This is another great example of it, the Deliver More series. Obviously we have the marketing team as well. We can help you, earn business that way and help in a multitude of different ways. So, those are just some of the great reasons as to why, we're desired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We're
absolutely.
wanted.
Absolutely wanted out there. People in hot pursuit of pairing up with somebody like with a partner like Intech Services. If we're talking about the ability to order online, I think that's an interesting aspect of what we offer here too. Marissa, you know more about this than anybody. Tell me why our average customer tends to just fall in love with our online marketplace.
Well, the marketplace just has everything you could ever ask for. We literally offer it all online. You can buy your Teflon and your marketplace products all in one order. That way you don't have to, no more dating around, no more blind dates, no more one-night stands. It's just buy it all from us. We're a one-stop shop. So pretty much you can, it's just easy. Online ordering is easy. We have a really cool feature. You can make a wish list. Everyone has a wish list that they want.
Wow.
You can put your favorite products on there. Easy reordering, check pricing.
So that's a feature. So if I tend to order the same thing, I can just save that. Goes right to my.
Yep.
All right.
Very easy.
Very convenient.
We also we don't leave you on red either.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we update your order status daily. You get a notification when it ships with your tracking number on it, so you can stalk it and see when it's going to be delivered. So yeah, we don't hide things. We're very transparent. And we also partner up with vendors that are all over the United States and Canada. So no one has to deal with, long distance relationships, because those are always a hassle and just annoying. So yeah, we just keep it real here.
Love that. And Nick, from a coatings perspective, just one last thing. This is my personal favorite part of the website. Personally.
All right.
The technical data sheets, fact sheets, MSDSs, all on there available to see.
They're right there.
They're right there. They're right there. I mean, how many times, especially from a technical support standpoint, that's kind of like our Bible, so to speak. So, that they're out there to see. If you're in a bind and, or if you lose them or you want an updated version, they're updated regularly on the website too. So they're all available there. So I love that part of the website too.
That's really good to know, and I'm glad you brought it up, Patrick. So absolute transparency, absolute honesty. That's what we're looking for in a relationship, right?
Yep. Honesty's key. No one wants any secrets.
Yeah, nobody wants any secrets. So I had one secret. I was wondering if I had people with your knowledge combined, if we might play a little game here when it comes to our coding offerings as well as our marketplace offerings. Are you guys game?
Of course.
I love games.
I like that.
I'm ready to go.
I love it.
All right. So here's the game. I am going to take this and we're gonna find the perfect match between coatings and product offerings here at Intech. So I want to talk about the cute couples, the perfect pairs, if you will. We're pointing out you'll be trying to match up the cute coatings and marvelous marketplace products so that you can win that big money prize.
Okay.
I could use that.
I love that.
How much? How much are we
It's
talking?
really not that big of a prize. And don't get mad at me. Frank is setting this whole thing up. I think it's a gift card.
Makes sense.
And I think it's Wawa.
Ooh,
And
I love Wawa.
And I think he stole it from Monica. I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, all right. So we're going to match up the perfect pairs here, and I'm going to start with a product, and then it's up to you guys to get together here and fix them up. All right? So we're all here at this virtual bar at the Intech Pub, and we see this perfect coating. Patrick, acid primers out there. Tell me why they should match up with acid primer.
Interesting. Yeah, and this is a good choice.
Okay.
I think one of the greatest qualities of the acid primer is it's a great bond builder.
Ooh.
Right? And that's a big crucial part of a relationship is developing that bond with your partner. And acid primer is probably the best at doing that.
Okay.
The adhesion that it brings to the table, unlike any other primer we have, it can even adhere to tough substrates that can be tough to get a profile on, like stainless steel. So.
Is it clingy? So
It's
clingy.
Little clingy.
Well, no, but clingy, not quite too clingy.
Yeah.
Just the perfect amount
Well,
of cling.
it's the Huey Lewis amount. It's happy to be stuck with you amount.
There you go, Nick.
All right.
That's exactly it. So that's definitely part of it. The other thing is, it's extremely versatile. It's very go with the flow. It's the type B to your type A. It's the riding shotgun, but giving you the directions to your driving. It's tremendous. It can be used with a multitude of different ways. It can be used with PTFE, FEP, and PFA top coats. And it also can be used as a standalone coating, a single component standalone coating. So extremely versatile. for
Wow.
sure.
Brings
It doesn't need you, right? And sometimes that's something that's extremely attractive. Is I know that they don't need me.
Yeah.
But it makes me want them even more.
Oh, wow.
Acid primer.
What a great point.
Acid primer.
Very
Acid primer.
self-confident.
Very
that one is.
self-confident. Marissa, it's up to you. Can we, I mean, look, acid primer, you just sold it real
Yeah.
well. People should be chomping at the bit to pair up. But what product would you pair up out of any other?
Well, Nick, I think for such an eligible bachelor, I would have to say the perfect match for the acid primer is the HVLP gun. Yeah. So, I mean, this gun is literally made for the acid primer. It is compliant, and it's actually the only gun that you can use to spray the acid primer. So there's really no other choice. The acid primer is just stuck with the HVLP gun, but the HVLP gun is awesome. It sprays at a higher volume with lower pressure, so when you're spraying it, it doesn't have all of the fumes and the overspray coming and making a lot of extra spray around the big cloud. You don't want that. We don't want that.
No, you don't. But I'll tell you what I do like. I like the callback to the adhesion. That was really good.
Yeah.
That was really good. You really sold it. You took your shot with that gun. Well done.
Oh,
well
thank
done,
you.
Marissa. Yeah.
Funny.
Extra puns.
I think it's a great fit. I think Marissa's spot on with it. I mean, that overspray, that can't be overstated, so to speak. I mean, with that particular product, you don't want as much overspray. So that is a perfect fit for it.
I like that. And as the person I went to first, as the proud papa of this relationship, you're kind of satisfied. You're happy to see them going out together. All right.
I got a big smile on my face.
Very
proud.
Let's see if we can keep that smile on your face. When I get to our next item, all right, how are we going to pair this one up? Marissa, tell me a little bit about that respirator and why people should want to match up with it.
Yeah, so the respirators are pretty much a huge safety, wearing mask.
We're all used to mask wearing.
Yeah, after COVID, But these are special masks. So you wear them to keep a lot of when you're spraying, there's a lot of volatiles. What are they called?
Volatiles. VOCs.
Sorry.
VOCs.
Same thing.
It's all right. Yeah.
Kind of creeping and floating around like the creepy guy at the bar that's
Ooh,
creeping after your friends and won't leave you alone.
Yeah, we all know that guy.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
You sound like you're one of them. I don't know.
Whoa,
No,
hey,
no.
let's
We
keep
do,
it
we
clean
do.
here
I
on
said
Deliver
we
More.
know a guy.
We said we know a guy. Come on
Okay.
now. All right.
But you kind of, it's like the protective lever, you would wear this, to keep the creepos away, to keep all of the VOCs from breathing it in. So it's there for that. And what's really important though, is you need to make sure that you get the right fit. So they come in a lot of different sizes to fit, your face, because everyone has a different face. Not everyone's pretty. No, I'm kidding. But,
Love that.
Yeah, I do too.
yeah, so they work with liquid and powder, so you can use them for all of the coatings, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's usually tough when people tend to wear masks to really match up the right way. I don't think that's going to be a problem for you, Patrick.
No, there's a lot of different ways we could go with this. Obviously, as Marissa pointed out, the respirator mask could be used with any of our coatings. It's recommended to be used with any of our coatings, but we're going to highlight the powders.
Okay.
And that's where I'm going. That's the fork in the road. I'm going to the right.
Give them to us.
Okay. I'm going to the right with the powders, and I think it's a great fit because you do tend to get a lot of overspray when spraying, powder coatings. I've been in a few shops. I've seen it. I've seen the plume of powder dust in the air. So having the respirator is extremely important for sure. And that's why we're going with this. And then, if you tend to, like a thicker partner, right? If you tend to go for this is a thicker type coating. A lot of the powders tend to build.
Keep it warm on those cold nights.
It does, right?
That kind of thing.
Tends to build a little thicker than the liquid coatings do. And it also is a great barrier to keep the toxicity away. Right? We're getting older, Nick.
That's really important.
We're not old, but we're getting older.
Yeah.
And they don't have time for toxicity.
No,
so,
we don't.
in those kind of chemical type environments, PFAs, the ETFEs, those tend to come in powder form. That they're great for that.
They really are.
And again, just another versatile product line. We have powders in FEP, PFA, and ETFE come in powder form. So another great eligible bachelor to match up with the old respirator.
That's a good one.
You know?
I like
That's perfect.
Absolutely. Perfect pair. You guys are really, really flexing this knowledge well. Let's do one more. And
All
I
right.
want to see if this one throws you for a loop a little bit. Patrick, I'm seeing this one all night, kind of keeping to itself. We got to do something about Solvent Based.
Yeah, tough, Nick. Let's see what we could do. It could be kind of hard to match up. These coatings tend to be, high viscosity type coatings.
Okay.
So high maintenance, like the high maintenance
high
girl.
viscosity. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
There you
that's
go.
pretty good. Yeah, high maintenance. I mean, yeah, they tend to want to be, here, I'm going to continue to ride that train,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, please do.
They tend to want to be coddled and kept over. So, again, they're high viscosity. They're solids and formed in the solvent. So it's important to keep those things properly mixed. They tend to be a higher VOC, so you got to give them a little extra love and care for sure. So that's actually pretty good, Marissa. I like that.
you.
High maintenance there. But again, solvents are great. We do offer them in that Teflon S1 coat single component line.
Okay.
So again, thin film, also going to be a little bit on the cheaper side in terms of price point. And then lastly, just because of that, you're still getting the benefits of a fluoropolymer coating. So, they're just as eligible as the other ones, even though they're just the single component, one part series. But yeah, I like that. High maintenance was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
High maintenance, but
Yeah.
what can we do to pair it up? Marissa, it's on you.
I mean, I
You think you know.
I
you
know. I know that the paint roller will be able to give the solvent the extra little TLC that she needs.
Wow. Really?
Yes. I mean, our paint roller
Tell me a little bit
is
about it.
the best mixer of the paint, of all the coatings. I mean, he can do it all. He fits both 1 gallon jugs and cans and the 5 gallon pail or 5 gallon pails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's big enough to hold a larger coating, and he can even do 2 little coatings at the same time.
It's tremendous. And
Yeah.
so, the great part about it is it was actually designed specifically for the Teflon coatings.
Really?
It was. So this is
They
another
were made
great,
for each other.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect here,
Seriously.
right?
Seriously.
Good Lord. Look, I thought we had our work cut out for us with that last one, but you managed to pair them up quite well. Guys, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge of what's going on in the world of coatings, as well as what we offer on the Intech marketplace, Marissa.
Who's available right now? Everything.
Everything's available.
How about that?
She's really flexing that, pumping that Intech website that I want you to visit. Guys, speaking of the season when love's in the air, it's February. Valentine's Day coming up. Is that a night where we like to? What would be your perfect Valentine's Day play, Patrick? We just talked about matching up these wonderful coatings with wonderful marketplace products, but you get to call the shots.
All right. If I get to call the shots, okay. I like to go out.
Yeah.
Personally, I like to get dressed up. I like to go out. Whether that be to a nice, sushi spot. I love sushi. I don't know. Sushi romance for me. Reminds me of
right.
romance.
Mickey Motos?
Well, maybe a couple other areas we could take, but that's not bad either.
All right.
Or perhaps you go to one of these places that's offering up one of those 5-course combos. You know what I mean? Date
Yeah.
night.
All
That's
right.
kind of where I'm at.
Okay. A nice night out on the town. Patrick's got to get dressed to the nines. I like it.
I guess I'm a solvent.
Oh,
I guess you could say. A little high, a little
he's
high
a
maintenance.
solvent in the call back to the
High
coating.
maintenance.
Somebody give that guy extra points. And Marissa, your perfect night.
Well, if I get to call the shots,
Yeah, you do.
probably like a flight to Paris, dinner like next to the Eiffel Tower, very romantic,
Yeah,
bottle of wine,
bottle of wow.
chicken fingers, and French fries and ranch dressing.
I love that we're doing this highbrow thing. We're going to fly all the way to Paris. We need a table right next to the Eiffel
Yeah.
Tower. And then what do we need?
Chicken
tenders.
Unreal.
And why not just bring one of those rollers from the marketplace with you?
Yeah, why
just
not?
for the hell of it. Just to show off the company goods. Guys, that was a blast for you. Marketplace crushes this month on Deliver More.
Yes.
Thank you both for being here and for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure, Nick. Always a pleasure.
It's
My
always a
debut.
pleasure, and I'm looking forward to next month. Patrick, you're the returning champ. Are you planning to do what we all think you can do? No one is repeated. No one is repeated.
Well, that's it. That's the key, right? This March Madness, this Intech March Madness saga that's been going on. I got the team. We've practiced hard.
Yeah.
We've prepared. We feel like we're extremely talented. We return a lot from last year's squad. Honestly, this year's going to come down to coaching. So, I got the weight on me.
Yeah.
And we'll see if I can pull. I'm confident. We'll see if I can pull it out. Anything
Yes.
can happen in that March Madness.
Anything can and will, if you've seen our previous episodes. But I got news for you, man. I think some people are gunning for you.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I like having the target on the back.
All right.
You know?
I like it too. If anybody can handle that pressure and pull off the repeat, it's this man right here. This has been a blast. Marketplace Crushes has been our game show. Guys, stay tuned for Card Sharks. Card Sharks is next on most CBS affiliates. Look, as we say here at Intech, we hope that all your marketplace matchups are outstanding. And until next time, here's a kiss to hold you over. We'll see you next time from Delaware. Bye-bye, guys.